So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply it on one side. I'm going to apply it to my right one. I tend to use it a lot in the bottom. I really find that this product shines so much for under eye makeup. I'm also going to put it on top because they do say it extends the wear of your shadow. I find it like very grapey, kind of oily in a way, like very silicone feeling. So I applied it. Let me check super quickly what the instructions say on the Sephora website. It does say that you have to allow the formula to dry down completely. We're just going to give it a few minutes. I'm going to start doing my foundation. I'm going to use the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. And then I'll be right back with the concealer. Alright, so it feels dry. I don't really think anybody has that much time to really just be waiting for a primer to dry. So I'm going to go ahead and use the NARS concealer. It is a concealer that I'm very familiar with. I'm just going to apply that amount. Blend it in with a brush. I'm not going to put concealer on top of the lid because I really just want to test how it wears with just powder. Because I know that certain powders can look kind of patchy. And then the other eye where I did not put any primer. I'm also going to set it. I'm going to first use my powder puff. It's so good for giving you a poreless look. But for my under eyes, I'm just going to use a small brush. I'm going to look up. So that is how the concealer looks initially. I do see that I have fine lines under my eyes. But what we really want to test here is if the concealer stays in place and if it doesn't go into your crease lines. Really what I want is for it to not to crease, because I feel like when it starts creasing, the lines become way more prominent and I obviously don't want any attention to those fine lines. Right now, application wise, it looks identical. Let's go on the top. I feel like I need a little bit of blush. I'm just gonna apply a little bit of blush so I look more alive. And I also feel like I want to do my lips because I'm gonna wear a dark lipstick. I feel like I want to get that out of the way. I'm gonna go with the Patrick Ta Precision Lip Crayon in the color She Must Be New. I don't really love this, applicator. It's so square and the formula is okay, but I just prefer a normal pencil that I can sharpen. It's just not that precise. So lately I purchased this lipstick by YSL and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's definitely that wine tone that I've been looking for. Again, the applicator being square like this, it's not my favorite, but I think the color is gorgeous. So I feel like a dark lip with barely any eye makeup just looks so elegant, so cute. All right, so now that we have the lips, I'm gonna go ahead and now go with my eyes. By now, the primer has had enough time to dry. There's no excuse. I've been using a lot of like eyeliner and black dark colors lately. I'm loving my vampy era. It's bringing me back to my teenage years when all I did was wear black eyeliner. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go with this one and just not apply so much. All right, so I'm using also one of his eye brushes. This is the E4 and this one had the primer, so let's see if it looks any different than the other one. I said I wasn't gonna wear too much and then I went and added a lot. So I do feel like kind of like grippy a little. Like you can tell that this is not really like moving so much. Wow, that looks so dark. I definitely went overboard here, but I love it. So we're definitely going for grunge fall vibes today. So funny that right before I added this color, I said that dark lips with barely any eye makeup looks so good, and then here we are. Alright, so it does feel grippy, but it kind of feels also kind of patchy. I will say that I don't think I love this product for shadow primer, but for under eyes, I think that's where this product really shines. Let me see how easy it is to blend it on this side. Yeah, so it's definitely not as grippy and it definitely has way less pigment. So the primer does enhance the pigment on the shadow, which is good. Blending was so much faster and so much easier without the primer. I feel like this one is just so grippy. I think I could definitely like play this off with like a brown eyeliner. Let me know if you would like to see fall inspired makeup. I could definitely add some brown eyeliner to this to kind of like finish it up. For today, I'm just testing the eye primer. All right, so how do I feel? Yeah, definitely just way more pigment on this side than on the other one. We're just gonna leave it at that. We're gonna add mascara and I'll be right back. The mascara is Rare Beauty. I absolutely love it. We're gonna see how the eyeshadow and the under eye are gonna look. I'm just gonna do it for a couple of hours and then I'll be back and then I'll show you what we're working with. So I have slightly bad news. When I was doing the wear test with the NARS concealer, it looked exactly the same by the end of the night, and I really just think that the NARS concealer is just a good concealer. Like both sides, with or without the primer, looked exactly the same to me. So I don't know if this primer is just giving me placebo effects. To me, I felt like it extended the wear. So we're gonna do a test today with another concealer. I applied the Charlotte Tilbury concealer. I powdered it just a little bit. I have the primer on this side, not on this side. So yeah, I'm just gonna, it's literally like 1 p.m. right now, almost like on the dot. And I'm just gonna be around home today. A little bit of a skin tint by Fenty Beauty. I really want to do a review where I compare the Summer Friday and the Fenty one, because to me they're so different, but I reach for both of them a lot. Either way, today we're gonna test out the primer. Let's see if the side without it creases or not. I did powder both of them. Maybe it would be more of a fair shot if I didn't powder them. Maybe that's how I've been noticing the difference, but I'm powdering it just to have like a full effect. I'm using a tinted lip balm. This one's by Kosas. Their old packaging in the color, I don't remember the color, but I'll leave it linked below. It's really cute, natural. So yeah, it's 1 p.m. now. I'll have my whole day and then I'll check back. All right, so it's that time of the night where we get to see the concealer. I do find the one where I didn't put the primer a lot more creasing. I see creasing around here a little bit more. It's hard to tell on the phone's camera, but you could definitely see that this one just looks a little bit more faded than this one, and the creases are a little bit more noticeable. However, is it really that much of a difference? I don't think so. After doing the test on the two eyes, I really don't notice a difference. I think the biggest difference for my under eyes is with my eye cream. This eye cream from CeraVe is very affordable and it really does wonders under my concealer. And powdering just a little bit under the eye really does help. I honestly think I fell for the placebo effect in the beginning for this product. I am so sad to report that this makes no difference. It makes a slight difference, but very much not a huge difference. I could have sworn that it did. So if you're looking for your under eyes to just look better, I recommend using a good under eye primer and then just setting with a very small detailed brush, not too much baking, not to anything. That seems to work for me. If you have tried this and you haven't noticed a difference, please let me know. Maybe this would work best for the days where you don't want to powder. I could try it like that next and maybe update you on a little YouTube short. But for now, I have to report that it's not that big of a deal. Either way, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give it a like and a subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one.